Okay. Hi everyone, this is the last stream that I'm gonna try to do on my own accord. Welcome to the stream. This is the intro little thing. Discord chat starts speaking so we can test the
Can you
audio.
hear us? What's going on?
Are you
I am the best, and everyone else is just kind of like side characters in my story.
That's so awkward that I'm the best and you're a side character in my story.
I'm okay with dual main characters, like protagonist, and yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, wait, you're not live, dog.
Yeah, we are. Right.
Am I blind? It says
go to announcements. The second video from the top. Fun stream, reacting Collins debating Matt versus politics.
There, okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, can you tell me how the gain is?
Let me check. I fucked up.
Okay. Hi everyone, this is the last stream that I'm gonna try to do on my own.
Why is it not loading?
Welcome to the stream. This is the intro little thing. Discord. Bro, what is playing? Bro, who's playing my stream? Okay, you guys can hear it, right? You guys can hear yourselves, right? Okay, great. Don't watch my stream because like I'm playing the desktop audio and I can hear you watching it. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Okay, okay, so let's begin. I go back to your stream.
It works, we can.
Can you hop over to my stream here? Or,
give me one sec.
Let me. Unless we want to just jump to the laptop repairman, because it's pretty funny.
We can jump to the laptop repairman if you want.
I just think we'll get a lot more content out of the laptop repairman. He's just gonna be cool.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Let me add display. Let me add display capture source. Give me one sec, so I can display the actual fucking stream. Done. Space and pod. Okay, there we go. Make sure it's actually doing this.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, should be good. Let's do this.
Okay. All right. So this just came out. I think it must be. I mean, this is 22 hours ago, so it must have been yesterday. So this is the laptop repair owner, the guy who had Hunter Biden's laptop, but like we don't know. We've never seen it, and nobody's ever seen it, and he's turning into the FBI.
And now at the center of the zero experience, Hunter Biden's.
Nini, we still see a black screen, by the way.
You do?
Screen's not updating.
You see a black screen?
Yeah, like only the progressive power stream starting soon thing.
Oh, really? So weird. I'm on the stream right now.
Wait, it could be that it's just like, well, how much is the delay, dude?
Okay, so is there like a
it's just lagging out for me. It's just lagging out for me, dude. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I saw something yesterday about how Sean Hannity is going to be hosting the laptop repair shop owner.
Yep. That's
and like it actually happened. They actually did it.
So good. Oh no, you don't even know. You don't even know what he looks like. I don't even want to reveal this. I want this reveal to be live.
You should be able to see
this is gonna be great.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, now it's not live anymore. Tony, is it only for me or what? What's there? Okay.
I can see it. It's live.
Jess says it works, so I'm going with Jess.
Okay,
thank you, Jess.
Wait, we can't see. We can't see him though.
You can't see Sean Hannity?
It's not working for me.
Jess.
I can't see. We can't see. We can't see Sean Hannity. Yeah.
I can see him.
No. On the stream on YouTube.
On the live stream.
Oh, okay.
Now it's all black. Okay.
We're so far behind though.
Wait, can you see this? Wait. Okay, so if I go to stream, can you see like my Streamlabs right now?
Penny, it's really like the delay is like fucking 3 minutes.
Oh, well, I guess that's fine. I don't. Okay. I don't know.
Well, let's go through with it then. Let's go
Yeah,
on.
we just have to live with it. I'm sorry. I'll fix it next stream.
We can't see it though, right? That's the problem.
Nothing is happening.
You can't see the
Won't
stream.
be able to see it for another 3 hours.
No, it's all buffering and it's all black.
Yeah, it's just buffering continuously, and then like
Oh shit.
keeps going back like
Yeah,
20
my
seconds. I don't know.
my stream is skipping frames and all that shit. Oh fuck. Okay. I guess. That's
Wait, I
probably-
forgot. I could stream from my MacBook. That's something I could do. I think.
Oh my god, take 4, bro.
We're not doing a 4th stream. Come on.
Yeah, we should have tested this out way
Yeah.
before now.
Wait,
I'm gonna go.
that's not true.
I'm gonna go.
Competence
I'm gonna go try streaming on my Twitch. Okay, I'll be back.
The competence of Progressive Powerhouse today. Glamorous,
Bro, it's
beautiful.
just because of the fucking. It's just
A
because
little
my
offensive. Come
my
on, bro.
my fucking dumbass desktop is being so stupid. God, it's dumb as fuck.
We're gonna have to talk about this tomorrow.
Oh, wait. The video's up.
Huh?
It's. I think the stream is skipping like really bad,
Oh, it is.
but I think it's working.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hang on. Okay. All right. So this just came out. I think it must be. I mean, this is 22 hours ago, so it must be yesterday.
So the delay is just insanely long. That's fine, I guess.
Repair owner. Yeah, it's insanely long, but it is showing up.
Okay.
so
Okay. Good. Let's just.
keep doing what you're doing, and let's just react. All right. First off, that face. We've all been on the toilet with that face. Let's be honest.
True. True.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Scandal and Biden, let's see, foreign syndicate issue. Well, is Hunter Biden's laptop, which reportedly contains, well, a lot of disturbing material. Now, computer repair shop owner 𝗲𝗋𝗀𝗀𝗃, he turned the laptop over to the FBI in December of 2019 after Hunter failed to retrieve it from his store 90 days later. And after facing endless slander and death threats, he even closed down his shop for a while and went out of town, he's now come forward to tell his side of the story. John Paul joins us for an exclusive interview. John Paul, sir.
First reaction.
Normal.
Bro. Okay. Nice hat,
He
bro.
looked normal, honestly. Like just another guy.
Yeah, bro. The fucking
It's really exemplified.
yeah, bro. The white sweater over the button down shirt, his like French hat. What are those things called, bro?
It's like a beret, or
yeah,
is it like
a beret.
Wait,
I'm
is
gonna say it. The beret makes me immediately trust him. I'm ready to listen to whatever he wants to say.
I
True.
mean, obviously, what bothers
bro.
me is that he didn't button his top button. Like,
True.
Come on, man.
Come
You're-
on, man.
you were on national TV.
You're a
button up the top
professional.
button.
Come on.
All right. Here we go.
Thank you for being with us.
Evening, Sean.
Let's get into the document side of it. So would it be a fair statement to say that what you saw concerned you, that you desperately wanted to get this out of your shop, as you said?
Correct.
So
But why did he pause so
make
long?
a thing.
They may not be in the same studio, so there may
Yeah,
be like
maybe.
a little bit of delay. You can see
Yeah.
his ears got like a
Earpiece,
mic
yeah.
on it, but like
Yeah, that was
I
a-
feel like he looks like he's giving a deposition. Like
Yeah,
use
exactly.
as few words as humanly possible right now.
Exactly, Yeah. Don't give away too much information. Yeah, exactly.
I like the name. I just like how it says like John Paul Mac Isaac, because Mac is like a computer.
True.
That's kind of just
Mac Isaac.
that's the whole thing.
Computer repair shop owner scandal. Did John Paul Mac Isaac change his middle name to include Mac? I don't know.
The timeline with you, if I may, because you handed this over to the FBI. They finally took possession of it December 9th, 2019. Tell us what happened.
They came to the shop. Originally, they were planning to make a forensic copy of the drive. They couldn't guarantee that they could take the equipment away from me. So when they showed up and they handed me a subpoena requesting the drive, the paperwork, and the laptop, I was overjoyed that they were going to basically meet my demands, if you will. I wanted it out of my shop, and I wanted some kind of paper trail, some level of protection from the FBI. So I was pretty happy that they took it, a couple things happened during that exchange. A couple things were said that kind of, again, threw up some red flags with the FBI. Just how they wanted me to handle it, if should come looking for it, how to contact them, how to stall whoever's looking for it so they could make arrangements to have the equipment returned to me. It did kind of, I was concerned.
What was concerning about it?
Yeah, bro. What is concerning about the FBI telling you how to secure like a laptop, like a very controversial piece of evidence? Yeah, bro. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, not only that, but like, yeah, like if someone comes looking for it, here's what you're supposed to do. Like that feels like standard procedure. Am I a crazy person?
Yeah,
like,
no, it shouldn't be crazy.
I don't.
Yeah, that's dumb.
December 19th, to remind everybody, because impeachment on the issue of Ukraine took place with President Trump in January of 2020. And I guess my question is, what you saw in terms of documents, did that seem relevant to you to the debate that was explained?
Well, I had seen what again, I'm not an investigative journalist. It's not my day job when I was fixing Macs, but I saw some pretty compelling documents that definitely showed a pay-for-play scheme going on between Hunter Biden.
You can hear his like internal monologue. He's like, "Stay vague, stay vague,
bro. Exactly.
Stay vague. Don't give any specifics.
Don't
and
specifically
stay
mention
vague.
anything."
And his business dealings in Ukraine.
Joe Biden claimed that he didn't know anything about his son's business dealing. Will the documents that you saw contradict that, incontrovertibly contradict that?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of coordination. I saw a couple emails coming directly out of the White House to members of 𝗲𝗲 staff that,
So what I love is that he's got the buzzwords, right? Ukraine, 𝗲𝗲, White House. Like, he's got the buzzwords down. But we'll never get anything more than the buzzwords. And that's the best part about this entire thing, is this guy tries to stay in like gray territory for his entire life.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, it just seems like this guy's like floundering for shit. Yeah, he's just like trying to figure out like vague ways he can like gesture at some wrongdoing. Right. Yeah.
How can I like imply there's wrongdoing without saying it out loud?
Exactly.
Schedule any discussions that were going on about Ukraine and policies with Ukraine were being sent directly to Vadim, who's the number 2 at 𝗲𝗲.
Knowing what you know that was on it, knowing that you followed the proper chain of command, knowing that you were glad to finally get it out of your possession, but yet it was the smartest thing you ever did, handing it over for your own benefit and safety, and you wondered, why was it not admitted as evidence at impeachment? Now, is the evidence that compelling, that it was that relevant? I assume, my interpretation is that you saw a flagrant double standard existed. Am I right in my interpretation?
Well, what I saw was, two young men that were definitely capitalizing off of at least one of their father's positions to drum up more value in their efforts to get more money, and it was definitely a pay-for-play scheme that. I got my law degree at Rodeo Clown School, so I'm not Brian's better at the legal stuff, but the
What the fuck?
it looked like
he's gonna mention his lawyer a couple times.
What the fuck? Law school, rodeo clown, bro. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
He's gonna mention he'll mention his lawyer a couple more times. It's good.
Yeah, bro.
It's good.
this would be something that you would want to have a conversation with to another foreign leader about, because this was a lot of money that was exchanging hands, like a lot of money.
You know that sum that you get paid a lot.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, Not 10 million, not 20 million, just a lot. Like $80 or something. Like, come on.
Yeah, true.
And you, sir, you still have a copy of the hard drive, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now think about this for a minute, all right? You turn your laptop into this private company, and he finds something illegal on it. Now, there have been speculations what have been on here, everything from like questionable porn to obviously like, you know, pay-to-play schemes and all sorts of things. This guy turned it over to the FBI, but he also kept a copy of it.
And he's
Yeah.
allowed to keep the copy and allowed to voice that he still possesses
There's
the copy.
no way.
Yeah, there's
There's
absolutely
no-
no way.
you can't
This is
do that.
lunacy. Yeah.
You
I
can't.
also have to question the story too, as to if you know you have all of this information on this laptop, what is making you just send it to this?
Oh,
do that.
I mean, obviously, it's you know, the whole story is completely ridiculous, but even more so, just the fact that like, oh yeah, like imagine having like stolen diamonds or something like that. Like, do you still have the stolen diamonds? Yes, I do. And yeah, that's not how the
Yeah,
FBI
that's
works.
stupid.
Like,
It's actually dumb. Yeah.
you would seize that evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys.
Yo,
Hey,
Jagu.
Hi, Jagu.
Welcome to the Scuff stream. Yeah, bro.
Can we do intros? We're almost done. We got like 2 minutes after.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Would you be willing to share it with me? I would love to.
I'd have to talk to my attorney about that.
Oh, geez. I think I just want to highlight this.
Would you be willing to share it with me? I would love to.
I'd have to talk to my attorney about that.
He has to talk to his attorney about whether or not he can share this information with anybody. I mean,
Even
if
though
the
he's apparently allowed to have it.
I mean,
the
what's
FBI,
point?
sorry,
I was
this
just gonna say, like, what's the point of, like, if he's gonna be so secretive and, like, you know, redact a lot of information? It's kind of like what I thought about the whole Mueller reports thing. Like, if you're gonna redact that much information, what's the actual utility in actually coming out with this stuff? Like, you don't help anyone. All you do is you create unnecessary, like, fucking media shit, and like it's all just like a political scheme at this point, right?
Oh, because he knows. Well, no, this 100%. This is what happened, right? He lied, and it got his repair shop run out of business because everyone was upset because he was claiming this, and he didn't have any real evidence for it. And now he's like trying to just like keep the grift going, right? Because that's what these people do. They got a grift. But just imagine being like, I have it, and we're like, I feel like that should have been the first question. Like, you have this, can we see it? That should have been question one.
I'm like a little bit like I thought the laptop shit was like fucking like porn or whatever. Like his next videos, like was it like actually like is like the whole Ukraine shit or?
Oh, so you missed the part. He claimed that it was the Ukraine shit as well.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like whatever's on there, like why not release that to the public if you actually think that this is something real? And let's be honest, it's because he's trying to grift as much money as he possibly can.
He's suing Twitter right now for like 500 mil.
Yeah, it's a whole grift. It's a whole payment.
You'll take it under consideration.
Yeah, I have a very good attorney, and he's there to protect me for myself.
Listen, sir, I all I've read about you and all I've heard that you said, you've been put in a horrible position. I argue unfairly so, and you know.
Can you pause it real quick?
You said something.
Okay, give me 1 sec. So Rich, mute yourself.
Okay, wait. All right. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Can you hear us?
Hi, Survey.
Hello. How y'all doing, bro?
Going good.
Shawnee. So like, how are we gonna do this? Is someone screen sharing or?
Yeah. I'm live streaming right now. Do you see that?
Oh, okay. What's the live stream on?
We have a stream on YouTube, and then I think someone was streaming on with TikTok, but I don't know if that's still.
I'll go on. Okay, I'll go on YouTube, and what's the channel?
Progressive Powerhouse.
I'm gonna go downstairs because I'm gonna fucking turn on my volume. I'll be back.
Yeah.
252 subscribers. All right, based. All right, I'm joining the stream.
Oh, jeez. I think I just want to highlight this.
Would you be willing?
Can you turn our stream off, please?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's echoing back through.
Okay.
Sorry. We'll keep going.
We ask people all the time, see something, say something, and you did, and it shouldn't this way. I hope, is your business doing better now? Are you getting harassed less? Are you able to keep the doors open?
The business has been closed since November 2nd. For my safety, I had to get out of town about that time. I just didn't know the hostility in my area.
So no, wait. Like, here's the thing again, right? Like, there were riots in Portland. There were all sorts of like events that took place. There ain't nothing that's going on outside this dude's repair shop. Now, I don't doubt there's probably people out there who threats or harassment or stuff like that. Don't send threats or harassment. Okay, it's not okay. It's not allowed. Don't do it. But like, I don't know what to even do. I can't even understand. Jess says that I'm from the South and everyone here got a degree from rodeo clown school. So, you know. Premier law. I love it.
It was getting to the point where I didn't want to incite any anger. So I thought it was close the business and then get out of town.
Thank you for sharing, sir. It's an important story.
I want to highlight the only people that I know that close a business and get out of town are the snake oil salesmen. But who am I to judge?
You did do the right thing. You're I think, based on everything you said to me and what people believe is on it, that what you did is important, honorable, and I hope all the harassment of you stops and you continue, your life hopefully in anonymity and peace. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. Thanks for your time and letting me tell my story.
You didn't tell a story. There was no story. There was just like, there were things in a laptop and Hunter Biden dropped it off, but he was also like drunk while doing it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the rules are. Who am I to judge? I think. What's going on, Callie?
That PP shit. 30 pings. So true. Wait, okay, Sarvesh, if you want to see his thing, click on Satan, and then on like the right side, it will say like watching stream.
All right. You want to send me another video to watch?
Oh.
All right.
Wait, I actually have a good one to watch. Like, is it just recent content or?
Yeah. Well, whatever you got. Shoot me.
Okay, the Richard Wolff Fox debate.
Richard Wolff Fox.
Yeah, I think it's like a town hall. Yeah. There's like multiple parts.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna start streaming on my TikTok.
So wait, real quickly, who's Richard Wolff?
He's like a. I mean, you can probably give a better explanation.
He's like a big Marxist economic theorist.
Okay.
He's written a couple of books. He does a lot of debates. I love him.
All right, cool. A Marxist on Fox Business. That's gonna be exciting.
It's a town hall exploring the national discussion on capitalism versus socialism. Here's your moderator, Charles Payne.
What's up? You get a car. I want a Bentley. You got it. Charles, Herman, good to see you. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very, very much. Hello, everyone, and thanks for being here. This is a very special edition of Making Money. In fact, it's our first for Fox Business, a town hall on capitalism and socialism. Now, we're going to get to the questions from our live studio audience in just a minute, but let's meet the folks answering those questions. First, taking up the virtues of socialism, Bianca Cunningham. Bianca is the co-chair of the New York City Democratic Socialists of America. In 2014, she was a retail worker at Verizon Wireless store in Brooklyn. She organized her co-workers to form the first ever union for Verizon Wireless workers. With her, you know this man. Richard Wolff, who has taught economics since 1967 at universities around the world, including Yale and the University of Paris. His most recent book is called Capitalism's Crisis Deepens. And here to champion capitalism is the man himself, Herman Cain.
Okay. I don't remember. I don't know if you all remember Herman Cain when he was with his presidential run, because I think that was 2020. That was 2020. That was 2016, or was that 2012 that he ran? Yeah. Herman Cain died of COVID. Oh yeah. His his running legitimately was 999. Like it was legitimately. I'm pretty sure that was Domino's advertisement during that time period. He wanted to lower all taxes to 9%, but somehow still pay for things, and it made no sense.
He is the former CEO of Godfather.
There were no numbers behind it, and he lost horribly. And then he simped for, if I remember correctly, he was simping for Trump, saying that COVID was no big deal. While everyone knew that he was hospitalized for COVID, and then he ended up dying. So yeah, sad story. That's unfortunate.
Pizza, the former chairman of the Federal Reserve of Kansas City, and he ran for president in 2012. You might remember that.
Yeah, it was 2012.
Well, did you know he started from humble beginnings? He grew up in Georgia in the 40s and 50s.
I'm gonna temporarily give service to Aggressive Power House, so you can't see the stream.
Television, Varney and Company, 9 p.m. in New York on this network, rather. And if you watch this show, you know that Stewart likes to say that he is, quote, a refugee of European socialism. Yeah. He came to America decades ago, and he's never looked back. Now, throughout today's town hall, other Fox business stars will be joining us to speak candidly about...
If I remember...
You have to.
Oh, what are you trying to do? Sorry.
You have to give Sarvesh the Progressive Powerhouse rule. I'm not staff.
Oh. Can I do that?
Oh, hey, Bader.
Hang on. I think I can do this. Progressive Powerhouse. You think I'd be smarter than this? You'd be wrong. Oh, no, I can't give it to him. Panini needs to do it.
The state of capitalism and the American dream. 𝘄𝗲𝗯𝘀𝗶𝗁's coming, Kennedy's coming, Lou Dobbs, and of course we've got great questions lined up from our audience. But before we get to that, the question right now, why are we doing this town hall and why now? Jackie DeAngelis is here and she's got those answers. Jackie.
Good afternoon to you, Charles. Capitalism versus socialism. There is more at stake now than ever. But do people who look at socialism and ask for it, do they know what it means?
As the election looms, a national debate is raging. On one side, capitalism, free market economy, the individual creation of wealth.
Here in the United States, we are alarmed by the new calls to adopt socialism in our country.
On the other side, socialism, government control of enterprise, wealth shared by all.
Yeah, that's a
that's
fair and even.
That's totally the definition. That's a factual definition of socialism. Wealth shared by all. Yeah.
Oh my god, Bernie, Sarvesh, I know you gotta calm yourself now. All right.
He's on the screen. He can't get you though. It's okay.
Is that Bernie?
It's not. That's Bernie.
Oh my god, that's Bernie. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's the goddamn communists.
Creating a government and an economy and a society which works for all. all rather than just the top 1%.
According to a new Gallup poll, 47% of Americans say they would vote for a qualified presidential candidate.
Based? Class consciousness?
Damn.
Based. I didn't even know that, bro.
Wait, I did not know that statistic.
That's so
I
based.
love America now.
This
Wait,
is what
wait.
Matt is lucky
Socialist
about.
revolution now? Yeah.
I think you know,
I love America now.
The CCP doesn't get enough credit for this. I just want to put that out there. You know,
That's true.
Shut up.
It's true.
Can you imagine? 47% of Americans don't agree on what time it is. Like, how are you getting 47% of Americans to like? Oh my god! I mean, Trump couldn't get 47% of Americans to support him at any one time. Jesus Christ!
Oh shit!
Looking down with a smile on his face.
Is putting democracy and society first instead of capital first.
Democrats are embracing the same.
Can I just really want to say, like, I don't like putting people and society first and not money first.
True.
What is controversial about that? Like, what
Fact
about that
AOC
is like,
saying it.
and also, I'm sorry, like, just talking like the Nixon optics. All right, you got this. All right, who we're pretty certain is dead inside based on that fly, and then you got, you know, and then you've got this, and she's quite lively and actually can intelligently speak towards things.
So true.
Which side are you really gonna go?
AOC stands MMT, so we stand her.
So true.
Democracy and society first instead of capital first.
Democrats are embracing the same tired economic theories that have impoverished nations and stifled the liberties of millions.
What
So
economic
who's right?
theory does he
Would
describe
America and the
Lamau.
American people do better embracing a society based on socialism instead of capitalism? That question may be on the ballot in 2020. And Fox Business is exploring that today with this town.
Man,
Oh my god!
look at that.
Look back at it, bro. Holy shit!
Yeah, bro. Ah, man, it's beautiful. God, Sanders still had a chance. Damn it.
Man, that's when Yang had a chance too, though. Like,
I liked Yang, yeah, for a bit. But then...
I actually voted Biden in the primaries, so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my... Get out of here. Get out. Just kidding.
fire and shame. Fire and shame.
Someone in my chat is saying Bernie is an MMTer, bro.
Who's an MMTer?
Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie's MMT.
Bernie's MMT, yeah. Base.
That is base, bro.
Is it Tulsi Gabbard still hasn't like resigned from the Democratic platform?
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard's an idiot. Oh my god. I hate her so much.
I think she literally she just basically ran as a Republican on the Democratic ticket.
Oh,
because I remember.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I remember all of my friends like, oh yeah, Tulsi Gabbard has really good points, and I was like, can you name a policy? She has none. She just talks about guns and the military. That's it.
True. Yeah, she just talks about foreign policy. That's literally all she has. And then she has like the weird takes where, I mean, I agree that the Democratic Party is corrupt, but she just like she's like an enlightened centrist where she's like, yeah, the Democratic Party is corrupt. I hate the establishment. Let me also support a bill which destroys the rights of trans people. Like, you know, it's just like, yeah, she's just a disgusting person.
It's funny how the weird she like claims she's Hindu and shit. Because like I feel like when people are gonna claim they're Hindu and whatnot, they should at least talk about like the problems that comes with Hinduism.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, you know, oppresses like, you know, Dravidians and like other low caste people.
Yeah. Isn't she like a Hindu nationalist or whatever?
Yeah, no, I think she's unironically stance Modi.
Yeah, I know. How honestly, like, unironically, how the fuck do you call yourself like a liberal or at least like a left-leaning individual, like a progressive in any margin of that word, and then support literally like the fascist president of India? Like, I hate to break it, like that's not compatible. Those aren't compatible positions to hold. Yeah,
it's literally because nobody knows what goes on in India. Like,
yeah, nobody cares in India. No kids about
That's
children.
my look.
Oh, by the way, Matt versus Politics is in next up chat.
Oh, cool. Do we wanna pull him in, or do you want to finish this, or
the leader of the NDP is?
We've got like what 12 minutes left of this. That's probably going to take a while, so we might as well just bring him in.
Yeah. Let's bring him in.
Okay.
Let me stop streaming. I only want to say one more thing. Marianne Williamson, for all the crap that she got, still better candidate than Trump.
True. I would unironically vote for Marianne Williamson over Trump any day, bro. Yeah. Okay, I'll drag him in now. Hey. Welcome to the stream, Matt versus Politics. Everyone, feel free to mute your mics. I don't want this to be a dog pile, so I just want this to be a discussion between me and Matt. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Matt. What's up?
Not much. What's up with you guys?
Not much. Just doing some progressive powerhouse shit. Yeah, we're streaming. We were watching some. I think we were watching a Fox Business town hall on capitalism versus socialism. So it was pretty cool. We also watched the Sean Hannity interview with that one Hunter Biden laptop repairman or whatever. It was really funny.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah. So I'd like to talk with you about like your takes on. Well, of course, the cancel porn take, obviously, the response to Benjamin Politics. So just so that the audience is familiar with your position and that I don't strawman you or misrepresent your position, just go ahead and, maybe give a quick rundown of exactly what your argument was.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I think so. The idea behind cancel porn, right, is to try, at least when it's from a libertarian point of view, maybe it'd be different from an authoritarian, which some people that are like more paleo-conservative or regular conservative, those types of people do have cancel porn on their profile pictures as well.
Sure.
But from the libertarian point of view, which is what he is, I'm pretty sure that they want to bring awareness to these sex trafficking issues. Porn. Now they, especially Ben, because he's a paleo-libertarian, I think he cares a little bit from the addiction point of view as well. And so basically my argument was that I could see what you were saying playing out in that way. However, we also see examples where there is enough support rallied against a corporation and their whatever practice that they're doing.
I think
it changes that practice.
For sure. I think you gave the examples of I believe Toyota when they changed like an ad that they did that was perceived as racist, and I believe you also brought up Cyberpunk 2077. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Those are two. Someone let me know in the comments that the Cyberpunk one maybe isn't as applicable because that was just a single product instead of the whole entire corporation.
Yeah.
But I mean, the idea is there.
What was your point?
Wait, 𝘄𝗲𝗯𝘀𝗶𝘁𝗲. It's 𝘄𝗲𝗯𝗀𝗃 just
Do you want me to? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just curious. What was Panini the point that he gave you on his porn take?
Oh yeah. So I was gonna respond to that actually. So I understand this point, right? Essentially, you have a market which inherently due to the profit motive sometimes will, do some things that might be perceived as unethical to the population. And I kind of would perceive two ways that you would essentially go about this when tackling any industry. So the one way you would go about kind of boycotting an industry is just getting a bunch of people to essentially boycott an entire industry. So for instance, boycotting the meat industry because the meat industry is inherently unethical. So when you boycott an entire industry, you're normally doing it because the industry itself is somewhat inherently unethical. So for instance, people who believe in cancel porn might say that porn is inherently unethical. Another way that you might go about this is choosing a different company to go business by. So for instance, with the Toyota example, let's say Toyota makes a racist ad. Instead of buying cars from Toyota, you could choose to buy cars from Honda or from Hyundai or from Kia or whatever, right? These are different ways in which you can kind of force competition to get these companies to actually, create ethical practices. But there's a bit of a complication in the porn industry. And that's because it doesn't really work either way. Even if you choose either one of those two practices, either one of those two methods of boycotting, it will still result in some form of, it'll just be useless pretty much. So the first way you would do it, if you were to boycott the entire industry of porn, the reason that doesn't work is because porn as an industry has non-elastic demand, meaning that even if a large subset of the population were to immediately withdraw from porn, the demand for pornographic material or adult content would still stay the same because there isn't actually a fluctuation due to competition in the porn industry. And then the second thing is that there isn't really a way to like shift competition or to purchase porn from a different country, primarily because there's like only a few providers of porn, mostly on the internet, mostly free. And even then, you've got a situation with the almost like the blood diamond problem, where you can't really buy porn that didn't come from somewhere that probably was exploitative, in the same way that you can't really buy a diamond that didn't come from some impoverished cave in Zimbabwe, right? So there's just this problem, right? And I think the cancel porn movement as a whole, especially if you support something like unfettered capitalism, which is exactly what 𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗃 supports, is kind of a bit of a contradiction, because you're supporting the very system that's propping up the exploitation of the people that you want to stop. So that's my rebuttal to that. It was a long-winded one. I'll give you some time to respond to that, of course.
Yeah, sure. So a few things. Number one, I guess I'll just say I don't have that much of a stake in this. I mean, like, I would hope that we could find some solution to that issue. I'm just mainly arguing this from like a, I think there could be some movement. And so basically, I'll say I would agree. I probably didn't make it I probably didn't make it a very nuanced view in my video, especially because that's what TikTok is known for, is like these hot 1-minute takes, right? Basically, I would still say that hopefully they could rally some support that could still change the industry in some way. Obviously, it's not going to do a lot, and that's what puts people like Ben in a hard position. Is that you're not going to be able to get like a lot of change, or the change that you want, without regulation.
Yeah.
And so that's where maybe I should have been a little more nuanced. And then it even makes it a harder situation, because the people who would want regulation, which is the more authoritarian side of the right, they don't want just want regulation. They want to they see it as like
completely ban it,
more wrong, and they want it completely banned.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a tough issue. I think both sides probably don't look at it,
Yeah.
well enough. But
See,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, my original TikTok was mainly meant to address 𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 I was saying that because not only porn is like, the exploitation present in porn is like a direct consequence of the profit motive, but also that even boycotting an industry like porn would just like completely fail because porn has non-elastic demand. These two things make it literally impossible for any libertarian that supports laissez-faire economics to like in any way stop the exploitation caused by porn. Essentially, it's just like saying you don't like a problem with your ideology, but saying that you can solve it within your ideology, but then not being able to solve it with, it's just like this inherent self-perpetuating cycle. And I understand you probably, if you have a problem, I'm guessing you obviously have a problem with the exploitation of the porn industry. I'm pretty sure any sensible person would have a problem with that. But I've seen some of your videos. You probably support regulation in the porn industry, as do I support regulation in the porn industry. Right? But when we're talking mainly about Benjamin politics, we have to keep in mind that he doesn't. So in that context, I think it is in fact kind of like contradictory or hypocritical for him to support something like cancel porn, like a movement to stop the exploitation in the porn industry, while also supporting an economic system which is the direct consequence of the exploitation.
Sure. So, well, I'll say this. So I don't think that Ben, or I don't think that libertarians in themselves actually are thinking is too realistically, especially because a lot of libertarians are like theory buffs or whatever, and so they only think in fantastical worlds. But
true.
But so I don't think necessarily that they could rally enough support. But you do realize, like, you do think that like if enough support was rallied like within the entire nation, that it could make a pretty big change within the industry, right?
Well, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
You do disagree that like that's impossible within the confines of our system? Or no?
So, okay, the only way that this would ever be able to function is if literally, like, 55%, like not even 55, 75% of the entire world's
Sure.
population decided to take this cause up, right? Even if every single person in the United States decided to take this cause up, it still wouldn't work because most porn is supplied through the internet, and the internet is available across all countries. Well, not all countries, every country except for the totalitarian regimes. But like the countries that don't have totalitarian regimes, like the porn is like on the internet. It's easily accessible. These aren't something where you have to like actually go to a store and like take your money out and buy it. You just like search Pornhub.com and you do the dirty work, right? Like that kind of shit is like really easily accessible. So there's always going to be that demand for porn since, teenagers are really fucking horny and, they'll do some random shit on the internet. Because of that, it's almost impossible to completely weed out that demand for the porn industry, whether you be in America, whether you be in like Britain or France or like China or India or like Bangladesh, like all of these different places are going to have that access. So the only way that I see the porn industry ever being regulated from not being exploitative is if the US government and other foreign governments decide to regulate the porn industry so it can be a safer place where, people can actually publish the content that they want without fearing, right, being exploited by, someone who's supplying the porn.
Right. Okay. So let me narrow it down then. Because I still think we can get somewhere on this. So let's say that like we're excluding all porn that is outside of like American made. Like there's obviously American companies that do this, and those companies are actually pretty popular in America, which makes sense. So let's say that we're focusing in on only those, and there's enough support like rallied across the nation about the exploitation within the industry. Do you think at least with those companies there could be a pretty big change if enough support was rallied in the US? I mean, that's basically what I'm saying, is because you have something like Toyota that put out an ad, and then people obviously jumped on it pretty quick, and they made a pretty big change.
Sure.
And obviously it gets a little different with porn, but I still think if you narrow it even then, I still think you could kind of see that.
Okay, so this is something that I kind of just fundamentally disagree on in terms of my like economic beliefs and my economic worldview. So like, when it comes to something like Toyota, right? They're creating cars. Cars, I guess, are somewhat necessities in America, but if you go outside of America, if you go anywhere outside of America, like cars are not necessities. And even then, you don't have to buy a Toyota. And even if someone already has a Toyota, you think that person is just going to throw away their car because like some ad plays? Obviously not, right? So like it's a bit different in the car industry or just in the automobile industry in general, because not only can you buy from other providers, but there's also like an inherent level of like inability of demand, because you don't necessarily have to get a car. Like someone who's already poor is not going to get a car, and someone who needs a car probably isn't going to care that car has like a racist ad. If anything, they'll just buy from another provider. So what makes sense to me is that, well, that Toyota example might be privy because that industry works a little bit different in the porn industry because, those suppliers are, ubiquitous. There isn't really a supplier of porn that probably doesn't exploit the people that work at the porn company, and the suppliers of porn on the internet, like Pornhub, I don't know, all the fucking weird sites. And then you've got all the amateur porn that's created on other sites like Reddit, I guess like Tumblr used to have porn. I'm innocent, bro. I don't know all the sites. But OnlyFans, like all these like amateur porn sites that like, try to make a little bit of money. Like these places are like really hard to control. So again, I would just say, right, like in the context of Benjamin's worldview, it's like literally almost impossible for him to solve this issue. It's like literally almost impossible. The only way that I could see Benjamin politics circumventing this issue of porn, circumventing the issue in capitalism, is by regulating the industry in a sensible, strategical manner so that, the people who are exploited by porn aren't anymore.
Okay. One thing I wanted to say, you mentioned things like OnlyFans. Now, I will say that obviously there is like probably amateur porn, businesses that are, probably exploited exploitative and
Sure.
probably problematic or whatever. I do think, though, as far as like with the creation of things like OnlyFans, where it's a little more the business is a little more regulated, I actually think that those are probably doing, you know, more good as far as that stuff goes. It seems like that stuff is amateur, but it seems like it's regulated in such a way that like, you know, it doesn't have like this overlord that's, you know, hierarchy of, you know, sexual whatever that
sex trafficking
causes
and stuff. Yeah, of course.
Exactly. OnlyFans seems to be like, because it's so amateur, you know, anyone can do it.
Yeah,
making it more of like your self ownership type of thing, which is kind of cool. And you know, it seems to be moving more in that direction. I will say, I will concede on the fact that I don't think within our culture and within our system right now, I don't think Ben's reality of cancel porn is probably possible.
Yeah, of course.
That I'll say for sure. I'll still say that like, if enough focus is on an industry, they will try to change, or at least
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
when we're talking.
Yeah.
But that's I guess that's kind of where I'm at, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but that, like, even if I were to grant, like, if 100% of Americans or like 99% of Americans decided to like take up arms against the porn industry and, you know, destroy their profit margins and stuff, I would say even if that was the case, right, you would probably get a 10% chance that they actually change something, since they could just shift all their, you know, all their buying power to other countries, since those countries would just feed the porn anyways. Or even then, the idea that like 99% of Americans would even like care or would actually do that stuff is like incredibly unrealistic to me. I don't even see how that would ever occur. So that just seems like almost like an extremely, I just think that's an extremely hyped, like, I think it's an incredibly fantastical reality in my opinion. I don't think that's like a realistic position anyone should hold. But yeah, I understand like the idea behind trying to like cancel the exploitative positions in porn. Obviously that's important. I obviously think that we should try to come to common sense solutions so less people are exploitative in, you know, the sex trafficking industry, in the porn industry, just in sex work in general. But I don't think Benjamin's worldview is a worldview that could even accommodate for that. So yeah, we do agree on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with I don't agree with libertarian worldview of capitalism anyway. So, but
I know you believe in a public option, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah.
I think the government should be there for certain things for sure, like healthcare or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
I was curious before we get off this.
Yeah, sure.
Is there like some type of feud between you guys and him? Because it seemed like pretty tense there.
Oh. There is some drama there. I'm going to be a little harsher here because he was a bit rude to me. I guess I had a nice conversation with him like a couple of minutes earlier. I was doing a little like discussion with Verbum on the alt-right pipeline, but I called him backpedaling Ben because it was funny and I didn't think he would take that much offense from it. But he took that so weirdly, and there was all this drama because he called us like pedophile sympathizers or something, but he didn't respond to any of the actual points in the video, so it just seemed like a massive cope to me. But yeah, I didn't make any videos after that because I wasn't trying to like instigate the drama because I hate TikTok drama with the bottom of my heart. But yeah, that just seemed like a massive cope to me. Yeah. No, but the drama, there's not like any massive drama right now. Essentially, it's just like him coping. We made a video. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm glad you made the response because your response was actually like substantive. It wasn't just like, bro, you're pedophiles. Like, you know, that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, he's a little combative sometimes. I think I made a video, and it actually was surrounding the cancel porn thing too a little. Oh yeah, it was surrounding the cancel porn thing, and it was talking about him. And I gave him like at the end of the video, I conceded something to what he had been saying as well. But like the first part of the video was saying like, well, you know, actually Ben or whatever. And because of that, he still got combative. And I was like, bro, like this is what your video said. I can't help you there, bro. And he was like, I still gave you a point. Like, I don't know what to deal with. But I mean, we're still cool, I guess. I don't know. He's a little combative.
Yeah, for sure. I generally don't agree with 𝗷𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 a lot. Like, I had some respect for him in the beginning because I was like, okay, he's a libertarian. I generally think libertarians are a lot more respectable than someone like, you know, like a neoconservative or something that like watches Ben Shapiro clips and thinks he's like the ultimate debater, right? But the more I interacted with him, the more I got to know his takes, the more I like watched his debates with other people, I just kind of like lost a bunch of respect for him. It seems, this is just my personal opinion, but it seems like 𝗷𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, what he does a lot, he's like an aggressive debater in a way that I don't mean like he's like verbally aggressive. I mean that he attacks positions that he doesn't like agree with, but I don't think he has much of a framework himself, because anytime anyone like presses him on like, okay, what's your moral system? What's your ethical system? What's your political worldview? What economics do you want to push? He just kind of like, oh, I haven't actually thought that out. But, you know, I just see that as kind of a cope to me. But he has been pretty combative with our TikTok group. That's 100% true. Not going to deny that.
I will say, you said something about not liking the drama. I will say, you know, drama is really stupid. However, I feel like you're going to have to grow to love it a little bit because, bro, the drama on TikTok gets views. It's like
it
magic.
does, doesn't it? Yeah, man. I don't even... jeez. It's so dumb. No, yeah, it just seems like... yeah, I don't. I'm gonna drop, if you keep me going for too long on drama, I'm gonna start dropping some incredibly nuclear takes. So you don't push me.
Was there any other like things you wanted to talk about as far as like you sounded like you wanted to talk about something else at the beginning, or like? You know,
I mean, if you have anything you wanted to particularly talk about, I mean, we just generally have like progressive opinions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, like...
Yeah, I mean...
Go ahead. Sorry. Oh, no.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I mean, like, I don't know. You probably agree with all this shit. We believe in systemic racism. We think that trans people are valid. We believe in LGBTQ rights. That's obviously... we're economically pretty progressive. We believe in Medicare for all, the Green New Deal. We believe in a slow transition to a $15 an hour minimum wage. We believe in union rights. We believe in worker co-ops. Not mandated all the way yet, but, you know, trying to get us some education on it, maybe get some extra data to make sure that everything's, you know, balanced. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, you know, but I know you guys followed me. I don't remember when you guys followed me. I didn't. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I mean,
yeah. I don't get many left-leaning people following me. Sometimes I do. But now than I used to.
You seem like a good... Honestly, in my opinion, you're like one of the better good faith actors on politics in terms of like right-leaning people. I think you're like a pretty good faith actor in terms of how you interact with people. And I think a lot of your takes, a lot of your videos, while I may disagree with a lot of them, they seem to be pretty well substantiated and pretty well like backed up with evidence. So I think that's a good kind of a respectable thing. So we just followed you for the, you know, accolades. We thought you were a good faith person, you know?
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. Okay, we're going to get back to watching some Ben Shapiro, or whatever we're watching. I think we're watching, the town hall or whatever. But yeah, thanks for calling in, buddy.
Yeah. You know, if I ever give any other hot takes that you guys
sure, yeah. You can just call in and straight.
Hit me up, bro.
100%.
Yeah, all right.
100%.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you.
No problem.
Oh,
wait, Matt, before you leave, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
So I know nothing about TikTok. I'm weird. I'm the weird person in this group. What would you say is your most right-leaning position?
Oh, geez. I would say probably. It's hard to think off the top of my head.
Sure.
I would say morally, I'm pro-life. Ooh. Probably is the most right-leaning.
I would love to have a discussion with you about pro-life versus pro-choice.
I'm
from a moral perspective, even.
Yeah, moral. Policy-wise, you know, I'm still obviously pro-choice, but yeah, moral. It's a fun discussion, I think, to have.
Thoughts on infanticide?
Tony,
come on.
I just want to know. Okay,
Anti-natalism, bro. Come on, sit down, bro.
Can we cancel?
It's not even